Well, Tracie, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers to YouTube.
Woo! Yay! Woo! All right, so we wanted to announce the winners right now on here, just in case you haven't seen it or you missed that part. And I've been contacted by pretty much everybody that has won, and you know if you're the one that didn't contact me. But we want to say congratulations to Mandy, Joel, Gail, and Brittany. They are the winners of the drawing. Yay! And
Yay.
thank you, everybody, for helping me celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. And let's just keep climbing. We'll do it again. We'll do it again, and we'll do it again as we all keep growing. So, all right, now I'm going to take this little weird background down, but congratulations to all of you for the winners anyway.
And thank you for the support. And thank you for the subscribe.
Yes. We're very, very happy to have you guys with us as part of our YouTube collective family, the whole bit. So
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
That was definitely a fun experience to, I had to enter a lot of names into that drawing.
How many was it? Over 100?
Yeah, you guys were all supposed to comment down below the videos, and so I went to each of the videos that I made that announcement on, and between the 3 videos that we had that on, there was almost 130 people altogether. That's a lot of commenting, you guys, so thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah. And thank you for the comments and the support, and if you're sharing the videos, thank you again, because that helped us grow as well. So by sharing, if this resonate with someone that you might know.
Yeah, wonderful. I like that. All right, so let's see if my camera's doing weird things. Okay. All right. So at this point, we're going to go get the guys. We're going to go get the team. So let's see what they have to say.
Go get the crew.
The first thing we would like to say is hello. And then the second thing we would like to say is angels, angels, angels. There are angels everywhere right now. Angels all around you. Lots of angels being called in right now. And why? Why are the angels being called in? That is probably going to be the next question, isn't it, Jason?
Yes, it sure is.
And we have become a Jason mind reader. That is what is happening. So we say that the angels, we see them all around everybody. We see them with each of you. And your angels are just there because there is such a beautiful energy going on right now, and they are helping to bring in some balance and bring in some clarity to people. And there are a lot of people that are going through things that you are asking for your help to come in, and you are asking for these things to happen. But we want to say that even if you are not calling on your angels, if you are asking for help, it is opening the door for them to be there, to guide you, to nudge you, to bring you into alignment with things that are meant to be on your path. It is a great time right now as everyone is stepping into this year of 2020. Everyone is stepping into this idea of the clarity, the 2020 vision, the moving into this energy. We have had the diamond energy, which we talked about before, and the diamond energy is bringing in that clarity. And these angels are helping. They're the little thing that bumps you this way and then bumps you that way and gets you to call this friend and gets you to go that direction and inspires you to get up all of a sudden and go to a certain location or a grocery store or whatever it might be, and then you bump into somebody. Remember, we were asking all of you to pay attention to your synchronicities. Did you do that? Did you do that, Jason?
Yes. I didn't have too many examples this go around, but in the past, I had quite a few examples, especially when reading certain books. Later on, there would be a video somewhere about it as well. And that was like nonstop. Yes,
those are examples. Those are perfect examples and wonderful, wonderful things. And Tracie had lots of those examples. She went to LA to go to the Conscious Life Expo, and synchronicities were happening left and right for her. It was almost like she couldn't stop them from happening. And everywhere she went, she was bumping into somebody and talking to them and later finding out something significant about them, or they would give her information that she had just moments before been asking a question, and then she would bump into somebody that would say something, and that was her answer. And it was absolutely happening, boom, boom, boom. It would just keep happening and keep happening. And she was like, I'm paying attention to those synchronicities that you guys told me to watch out for. And so she was catching it, and it was quite delightful to go through that experience and have that happen. But we do want to say, ask those angels. They are all around you. Everybody's got them. And we want you to just ask them so to bump you in the right direction and take you in this right direction. We're going through a very interesting energy right now. The interesting energy is that things will seem like they are going so well, and then all of a sudden they'll seem like they're not, and then they will, and then they won't. And you will have this wishy-washy thing going on. And we want you to just, again, be very mindful of the synchronicities, go with the flow of what is happening, and be in these moments. If you follow the astrology, Tracie is saying, just tell them it is the Mercury retrograde. If you were following the astrology, you know that this is a time where communication can be a little strange. So be very clear. Be very clear about what it is you want another person to know. And it is not as simple as, I'll see you on Friday, and then in your mind, you're thinking this Friday, and in their mind, they're thinking 2 Fridays out, and you're both on a different day. And so be very mindful, be very clear. I want to see you on such and such day, this date, this time, this location, and be very clear about it. Almost to an obnoxious point is how we would see it. But again, ask for your path to be cleared. Ask for the obstacles to be removed. We talked about the parking angels and not too long ago, and several were commenting on how they had used angels in this way. And we know that doesn't always sound like the best way to utilize a benevolent being like an angel. But we do say, use them there, right there. Ask them for help. Ask them to move the obstacles. Ask them to put you in the right direction. Ask them to show you the answers, to nudge you, to guide you, to instruct you. They are here. They are waiting. They are almost sitting there rubbing their hands like they can't wait for you to ask. So please do ask. And how are you tonight, Jason?
Pretty good. Is this Daniel?
This is Daniel, yes.
Hey, Daniel. You mentioned the angels. Can you just give us your definition of angels for the viewers? I know we talked about some angels in the past, but if you can give us just an update.
That is a very interesting question, because as we speak through Tracie, we will use her as an example as we have her mind to work with, yeah? And as she grew up in the Catholic background, she was always taught of the angels, and the angels were these spiritual, esoteric beings that would show up miraculously to save the day kind of thing. And you have your angel, and the angel is your guardian, and all of this. And this is true. Everyone has that. Her concept of what an angel is has changed over time. And we want to say, it does not really matter what your idea or thought of what is an angel. The truth is, you have one. You have maybe more than one. And everyone has this kind of assistance. You have counsels, you have angels, you have guides. These are benevolent beings that exist on another reality, in another realm. It is in your frequency of the third dimensional world, these beings do not have a physical body. They are etherical, yeah? But in their reality, in their world, in their realm, their bodies are more physical. They have an appearance. They do have a solidity about them. It may be a little bit different than what you experience as the human body, but it is still a body, and it is a frequency and a vibration and an image. And so much like you have your angels, just like she has us, the Arcturians, and again, we are just existing in a different reality, in a different realm, in a different parallel to what you have, or we are communicating telepathically, and so do the angels, and so do the guides. And it is not to separate any of us. We are all coexisting in these realms that are all just a little wavelength away. And so what is an angel? An angel is a high vibrational being that is here to work with you and to help with the evolution of your soul. and help with the evolution and ascension of the planet, and help with the evolution and ascension of the collective. And that is what many of us are here doing. There are many assignments for angels. They do not only exist on this reality of Earth. They have other places that they exist as well. And they have their own world or realm that they participate in as well. And this is just one role that they can play. And it is a beautiful role. They enjoy it very much. They get excited when they can help and when you think to call on them. It is almost fun to watch how excited they might get if you were to ask them to help you with a problem. They will come in and do what they can. And they are bound by all the laws, just like every one of us are, the law of interference or the law of free will. And so they can only help where they can help, where they are allowed. And they can only give as much information as they are allowed. So as you learn more, as you grow more, as you ascend more into your own higher self, your own consciousness, you are able to understand more of what it is you can ask for and become part of that higher frequency. And as you broaden your own awakening, your own awareness, your own ideas, you broaden your abilities to ask questions and to bring them in for maybe possibly what one might consider a higher realm of answers and assistance. Did that make sense?
Yes, it sure did. Next question would be, how can someone call on their angels, whether it's one or two? And also, how can you tell if you have more than one angel?
Most people do have more than one angel. Most people have quite a collective of beings, angels being one of them. You could access thousands of angels if you call on them. Many people do that. Surround me with the angels, surround me. Well, of course they're going to, because angels are not limited by time and space. And so they are able to all be in multiple places at the same time. How one might call on the angels is to set that intention, is to call on them, to ask them for their assistance, and to know that you are worthy of their assistance. Your vibration must be a match to that which you are asking for as well. So if you are asking for help, maybe you are falling behind on bills and you need a new job, and you are asking the angels, please clear a path for me to have a new job, but you are feeling very low in your frequency, and you are not feeling worthy or deserving, or you're feeling discouraged and you can't seem to find that new job. The angels can only do so much. They can light your path to that new job, but if your vibration is not a match for that job, then they cannot do anything about that. So you need to ask for that too. Help me raise my vibration to be a match for a job that supplies for my family, that gives me the money I need to take care of my bills, and maybe some extra for some fun things. Why not? Yes. So if you are looking for a job that you can make $100,000 a year, but your frequency is saying $20,000 a year, then which do you think is going to happen? You're going to find the job that is not going to serve your desire. And so we do say that you can ask them for whatever you want, but be mindful that you play a part in this. You are an equal partner. They can go before you and they can start lighting the way as you ask them to do. And they can help you with illness. They can help you with all these things, but you have to be willing to make the vibrational changes that are being asked of you to assist them in bringing apart this change or this desire that you are praying for and asking for. Does that clear up how to call them in, or do we need to go more into that?
No, I think that's pretty good, unless you feel like there's something else that needs to be added to help out a viewer or the collective. Or you can give an example.
We do want to say that, even if you are one of those who is not quite sure if angels really exist, and you are calling on the angel, if you are calling in an angel for help, but you're just not sure, that they exist, give them a chance to show you. Just bring it in. We do want to remind people that it is kind of like that genie's lamp. When you rub the lamp and make your wish, maybe sometimes that wish does not always come out, you get the wish, but it doesn't look like you thought it would. We want you to have faith in the process. We want you to trust the process. If you were asking, again, for that job for 100,000, and then here comes a job for 50,000, well, maybe that's what your energy was a match for. So you get the $50,000 job, and then you still set your sights for that $100,000 job. But the universe, the angels, are all trying to help you see that you are worthy of this amount. And so you get into that job with 50,000 and you're like, I don't get it. I work so hard. Why am I not able to get over to this job over here? And then one day you're going to shift your energy and you're going to go, dadgummit, I am worth that job over there. And then all of a sudden everything will shift and change, and boom, you'll have that job over there. But you have to get your energy there. So we say, start there. I'm worth that job over there, that $100,000 job. Start there. But we know that sometimes it is a process. It is a way of life to bring yourself into this belief system of deserving, of wanting, a desire that matches your vibration is a very powerful thing. So, but for those that are in doubt that they have their angels, maybe this is a way for you to play with them a little bit and say, okay, angels, I hear you're around me. Why don't you clear my path today and run? Maybe see if you can get somebody to buy me a cup of coffee. Let me see if I can manifest that, and then see what happens. Maybe that happens. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but then on the third day, boom, you got a cup of coffee, because then you start believing it can happen. So that is part of it. You play a part. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Are you able to tell us what's the difference between angels and guides, calling on your guides or calling on angels? Is there a difference?
Sometimes there is not a difference. Most people separate the guides from the angels. The angels are these beautiful angelic beings with angel wings, and they glow, and we all have this image, yes, and they are a different frequency than a guide. A guide is somebody that has been in the human experience. A guide is one that knows how to navigate the third dimension, and they are placed with you to help you navigate that third dimension. And sometimes your guide is also assigned to you because you will go through an experience that either they desired to go through as well, or that they have had experience with, and they can help you to move through these experiences. The angels, not so much. The angels try to understand the humankind. They do not understand humankind so much because humans will ask for things that they don't really necessarily want. And let us see if we can come up with an example for that. So if a human is asking for a relationship, they want this relationship right here with this person right here. But really what they want is they want to be loved and adored and cherished and be in love. That is what they want. But they think this person over here is the one that's going to get that for them. So they're like, why are they asking for this person? This person is not the one that makes them feel this way. And so they get confused by that. They get confused by why do the humans ask for certain things or act a certain way? Like they are mad at each other and arguing, yet they both want the same thing. So why can't they resolve this? And so it is very confusing because angels can be very literal. And so it is important to be in communication with the angels in a way that maybe you are really expressing yourself and you understand what you are asking for, because they will take things very literally, and they don't always understand the human emotion and the duality, because they are not experiencing duality in the angelic realm. Where the guides have been in the human experience, they do understand duality, and they know how to help navigate you through that, and they know how to help you and assist you when you come across that duality or face that adversity. Does that help?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Perfect.
The next question would be, is there angels on other planets? And if so, do they look the same or do they look different for that planet?
That's an enjoyable question. Do they look the same or do they look different? Now, the angels would appear to be human-like, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And one might think that maybe this is so that the humans would not be scared if they were to see an angel appear before them, or in their mind's eye. It is comforting that they look like themselves, like other humans, and they come across with very beautiful features, and their energy, of course, is wonderful. Now, yes, there are angels or angelic beings in other realms, in other realities, in other planets, and they will appear in a form that will not frighten those other beings.
Makes sense.
Yes, and we do want to say that not all of the other realms and planets are in need of angelic presence. The angelic presence is a third dimensional thing because of the duality, because people need to know that they are being watched over, that they are loved, that they have this team that is working towards their highest good with them, working towards their ascension, their evolution, their awakening. And other planets, if they are of a higher frequency, they are not in need of that because they are not in fear. And they are not dealing with the duality. They are dealing with the oneness consciousness. And when a collective is in that unity consciousness, then there is no need for the angels because they are already all connected. In other words, Tracie would be able to know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and the communication would be 100% pure and honest because there would be no need to lie. There would be no need to hide or keep secrets because the energy and the frequencies would give you away. It doesn't mean that she can tell every little piece about you, but if there was anything you were holding back, she would be able to feel that frequency and that angst or that pattern within your energy. And she would know something was off or wrong. And so there would be no need for any of that with the oneness conscious. It brings a place of peace and a place where, again, we talked about this before, where everyone can be themselves and truly be in their truest authentic space. And so again, with that being the case, you would not need the angels to comfort you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does Tracie have any angels?
Oh, we would like to tell her that her angels have to work overtime for her. Yes, she has 3 angels that are with her all the time. She has 7 total. 4 of them come and go as she needs them. And we oftentimes wonder if she remembers to call on her angels, as she will struggle with something day after day and then all of a sudden slap herself in the forehead and say, why haven't I asked my angels to clear that path? And then it happens. And so she is not immune to it, as she is very human herself. But yes, she has very adoring angels that enjoy this journey with her, as she has been through many different obstacles herself to get where she is. And it is quite the ride when you start trusting and believing in those nudges and those little synchronicities and spotting them. And she really enjoys it when they send her the angel numbers, the 444, and she will stop and pause and say, oh, hello. And they just get tickled when she does that. And she is very delighted when the numbers show up for her. So it is a wonderful thing to build that relationship. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Jason, you like to work with Archangel Micheal. Do you know this?
Do I call on him or do I work with him? I just don't know it.
Well, you would most likely be calling him in, but we do see him with you, and we feel that you carry the Archangel Micheal energy, and we feel that part of the collective just now lit up and said, oh, I've seen that, and we want you to tell Jason in the comments below. Tell him that you have seen Archangel Micheal with him.
Is that the one with the sword?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Cool guy.
Cool guy. Yes, he is. We enjoy that. That is funny.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that would be a fun question to ask for Tracie. See how many angels she has. And thank you for my angels. Do I have any others before I go on to the next question?
And that is the true question, isn't it? You have, let us look here. No, we are just kidding. We want to say that you have 4 angels. You have Archangel Michael, and then you have 2 more on each side of Archangel Michael. You have 1 angel that stands before you and actually filters the energy that comes into you. And this one is the one that stands in front of you. It is a pink angel. And it seems that it is keeping the energy pure that comes through. And so it is helping you to not have things stick to you or attach to you. You know, if somebody is not being kind, it rolls off. In other words, we're not talking entities. We know a lot of people get kind of weird about entities. We are not talking about things like that. That is not in our wheelhouse, as one might say, but the energy sticks to people. It has imprints. It has an effect on you. If somebody is saying harsh words, that is something that could impact another person, and it has an energetic imprint. And that is what this one fields energy imprints. As you are out in the world and people are chaotically just letting their energy be everywhere, this shields you from other people's energy sticking to you. And the 2 on your right side are saying that they are here to help and assist for you to move forward fearlessly. You have lots of ideas, lots of creative ideas, and the one that is closest to your right shoulder is very proud that it whispers constantly into your mind all of these ideas. And we are saying, don't you keep him up at night, he needs his sleep. But we say that this one is constantly bringing in all of these beautiful intellectual ideas and giving you thoughts and inspiration. And it is a busy little angel, yes. And then the one next to it, that one is the one that Tracie is saying, he looks like a stocky little wrestler is what he looks like, a little wrestler. And this angel wants to be your strength. It wants to be the one that jumps in when you face your adversities, when something crosses your path that you need a little more fire under your britches, as he says. And this is a very masculine energy. It comes in very strong, and it gives you exactly what you need and the words that you need to speak when you are facing something that you need a little more backbone for. So this is your backbone angel.
Nice.
You want to know what the other 2 are? Do we keep going? Is everyone enjoying that?
Sure, this is fun.
So Shibuto, Tiata Mashi, Tasasemi Shikunima, Ates Seme Oshko, Boduni Terramatiate Sukuniatba. Ashetan, Dotama Aeka. We want to say the one that is closest to the left shoulder, that is the one that helps you to cut cords. And sometimes it sounds like that can be a bit challenging, that when it is time to let something go, sometimes that is a little bit hard for you. And this one comes in and helps you to cut cords, but it is connected to the heart chakra, and it is connected to, we want to say the power chakra as well. And it helps you to find the right words to say, the right things to do, because you do not like to leave a karmic trail, so to speak. If you have to cut ties with someone, you do it in a way that is very diplomatic. You are very easygoing about it. You say, okay, this happened and now we are going to part ways, but you are not, you're not one to leave a mark. You just say, okay, this happened, and then you move on. Does that sound about right?
I think so.
Wonderful.
On a bad foot, you know.
Yes. Why burn the bridge? Just move away. And then the one that is next to that one. Okay, the one that is next to the one on the left shoulder, that one is your connection to the higher realms. This one actually would take you when you want to go into meditation, when you want to take yourself into a higher realm, much like what we are doing right now with Tracie, where she is channeling or doing that kind of business. This is the one to call in. It likes to connect you, Jason, to the sun portal. You are actually very connected to that, and brings through energies and information for you that you could actually move through these portals and go into other dimensions, other realities. You can even go to other versions of the earth to see how it's playing out over there. What are the other, that would be like looking at other timelines. That might be the way to say that. You would have the ability to scope ahead and look at other timelines and say, okay, I got a big decision coming up here. What timelines play out best for me? Which one do I want? And yes,
that sounds like me.
Maniacal hand rubbing going on as you are, let's look at this. And so that is the angel to use for that. And you want to ask your angel, please help me find the highest and best timeline to make this decision.
Guilty as charged.
Wonderful. That is good news. So yes, you have angels all around you. Those are the 4 that are with you all the time. You got Archangel Michael at your beck and call, and you have others that you can call in as well anytime you want. You are not limited to just those 4. You have angels, and this is for everyone. You have angels all around you all the time. You can call in angels for anything. You can even call in those angels if you are the one looking for a new job that is listening. Call in the angels and say, go before me and find the perfect job and line me up perfectly to come across this job and to make a good impression and to seal that job and lock it in and set them forward on a little task like that for you.
Perfect. Last question with the angels, and thank you for all that information. That was pretty cool. Can you give us some examples of the popular angels, or some of the angels, the names and who they are?
We want to mess with you a little bit with that, because we want to say, yes, Henry is here. Archangel Henry. No, you've got, we'll give you a handful of the angels as we have Tracie's references for those. And so we will say that you have your Archangel Michael, which is a very warrior-like angel. That is the angel that you would call in to cut cords. You would call that angel in to be your guardian. A lot of people will call in Archangel Michael and the Legion of Angels to come in and clear the home of any unwanted energies, any undesirable energies, seal the home with the angels of the 4 corners, and then move that Legion of Angels out to guard and protect their home. Yes, everyone can use that right now. Just as I said it, you will be able to move those angels into your home, clear the space, and then seal the home with those angels. Remember to fill your home with love, laughter, light, joy, and make sure that you take the space that you have cleared and fill it in with something you desire. Now, that is Archangel Michael. We have Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is often referred to, Michael is referred to as a blue angel. Raphael is referred to as one who works with green energy, healing and bringing peace and calm and healing to the body, to the mind. For those who have anxiety, that is a good one to call on, to calm the energy, to clear the auric field of the static and the noise that is causing the anxiety. Archangel Raphael is often used in hospitals and places where people are ill to bring in healing and good health. And if you feel something coming on, as everybody has been getting sick these days, yeah? And if you feel an illness coming on, call in Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to come in and work with your vibration to move the illness out. And so if you are dealing with something right now, if you have one of those little nasty bugs that are going around, work with Archangel Raphael. The next one we want to bring in, we feel like we're introducing these guys as a game show or something. The next contestant is, we bring in Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is one that works with the throat chakra, with finding the right words. So if you are somebody that speaks in public, or you are somebody that needs to have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, that is very important. Or you are a writer and you want to put words on paper or an email or a blog or whatever it may be. Archangel Gabriel is the one to call for that. Help you to find the right words, help you to speak and say things and communicate effectively through this angel. It is a beautiful thing. And Archangel Michael or Gabriel says, I can also bring peace to the heart when you can find the right words to say to somebody, to shift a situation, to bring peace to someone's mind, to bring in a new perspective. It is a very healing thing. So words can be very healing. And this would be a good angel to call. We want to see if anyone else wants to come forward.
Don't be shy.
They are not shy. It is almost too many, right? And
true.
Yes, we want to say that there are saints and masters out there as well. And so maybe we'll shift a little bit with that. One would call on the masters and the saints. Again, we talked about the difference between guides and angels, and the masters and the saints would fall under the same category as say the guides would, where they have had lifetimes on the planet. We're going to call in Archangel Gabriel to clear the throat. That is what we are going to do. And then move into that energy. Call on Jesus, call on Buddha, call on Tara, call on whatever goddess or god or saint or master comes to mind, because all of these energies, they have been here, they have experienced before, and you have access to their knowledge. You have access to their knowledge. Why wouldn't you? You are a beautiful being of light. And when you are not in these human forms, you are part of everything. You are expansion itself. You are space, you are time, you are the earth, you are the trees, you are the air, you are everything. And so why wouldn't you have access to all of this information, these guides, these benevolent, Tracie says that did not sound right. The benevolent beings that are here to help you. They all want to be called on. They enjoy to be of service. And so there's so much out there just waiting for you. And now we are being reminded again to remind you. It is not just as simple as come help me, and then you get mad when you're not getting the result. Remember your energy. You meet them halfway. They come and they plow that path for you, but you have to believe you are worthy of that path. You have to believe that you are capable of this task or achieving that goal. You cannot just call them in and then sit there and pout about it. If you want healing, you have to know you are healed. If you do not know you are healed, then what is the point of asking for the healing? You believe you are sick, you are going to continue to be sick. And we know that is a big one for a lot of people, and that is a very hard one to overcome. But there are frequencies and vibrations to help you move, even if you do it gradually, so that you can believe it is happening. Believe that you are healthy. Believe that you are strong. Believe that your body wants to heal and has everything it needs to heal. See yourself healthy. Call in those angels. Call in your guides. Call in your counsels. Call in the beautiful, benevolent healers of all dimensions that are of the highest of best frequencies. There are healing beings out there that even go beyond the angels. And so call on them. Ask them to come in and work with your frequencies, help you to understand how this works, how the vibration of the body works, how the frequency of illness works, so that you can release the hurts, the pains, the angers, the sadness, the disappointments, the frustrations that all build up in the body and create the angst and the chemistry that is creating the pain. If you find a way to release it all and to find yourself centered into the love frequency, it all can drop away and it can be instantly healed. And some of you are experiencing that right now as you listen. And we are enjoying your shift. We can feel it. We can feel it move, and your body is healed. And all it took was listening and believing and knowing that this can and will and does happen for you. You are worthy. You are very worthy. Can everyone feel the stillness of this moment? It is very calm right now. It's got very almost eerie calm in here, and it has been very busy with the animals once again. And then all of a sudden, the peace came in, the calm came in, the shift. This is awakening. This is your ascension. This is your birthright, to come into this place of being healthy and strong and vibrant and alive and healed. No more pain, no more suffering. Believe for that. That is where we all need to be. We all need to believe for this to happen. The mind is a most creative, most magnificent thing. And as you generate this energy, the world mirrors it back to you. The universe brings it back to you. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be strong. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to have the, have the self-love, have the joy that you desire, have the quality of life you desire. You deserve to have that. It got so serious in here. Can you feel that, Jason?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Calm energy.
It is very calm, but we love that feeling of the shift with all those who are listening. There's a lot going on in those minds right now, and we are very pleased about that. Do you have other questions?
I don't have any more questions with the angels. I would like to add a comment. I do remember when I was younger, I used to draw angels with a sword and a shield. So just want to add that.
See, you are so bonded with Michael. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And he was going to battle in my little drawing.
Well, we hope that he wasn't having to go to battle for you just yet, not as a child. But we do know that you had lots of connections already as a child, and you were bringing in information from early ages. So it could be he was quite protective over you.
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't have any more questions for the angels, but do you have anything you would like to share for the collective that is watching this or listening to this session?
We do. Let us look here at the audience and get a clearer picture. It is interesting to look at the audience at this place. Usually you ask us that in the beginning, and things just took off, and we didn't do that in the beginning. And now everybody is like very mellow. The energy is very beautiful. And for that person that skips ahead and doesn't watch everything, go back and watch everything. That is what we say to you.
They didn't fall asleep, did they?
They may have fallen asleep. The energy is very peaceful. Everyone will sleep good tonight. Yes, that will be good. We want to go over in this direction. We're not sure why. So let us look at this over here. We have somebody. We're not sure who we have over here. It feels like a female energy. Somebody that is probably late 20s, early 30s. And they're struggling with a little bit of depression right now, a little bit of heaviness. And the heaviness is, some of it is missing direction, wanting some direction, wanting something positive to happen. And it is like there's this doom and gloom feeling. That term fit for several people as we said it, doom and gloom feeling, whatever that is. Let us wash over you some beautiful rainbow colors of light. You do not need to feel this doom and gloom. You are not a vibrational match for that. So let us lift it off of you. And so if you are feeling any kind of heaviness over the chest and the shoulders and partially in the back even, but more so we want to go into the power chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra. It feels very heavy through there, and it feels like there's just this desperate feeling of not knowing what direction to go. Why isn't life getting any better? Why is everything so hard? And we could say that part of this is Mercury in retrograde bringing up the emotions. You're revisiting some old energy, and we say to you, that is so fabulous. Isn't that tasty wonderful? And we want to say that to you because if you are experiencing this, if this is something that is coming up for you, if this is something that has been coming in the last 2 weeks or so, and you just keep feeling this feeling, it is coming up, it is coming up, and I can't get rid of it, and it's been so long now, and I just can't do it anymore. We say to you, hang on just 1 minute, because that is surfacing so that you can heal it right now in this moment. And we want you to heal this. We want you to visualize this beautiful rainbow energy coming down over top of you, even like a blanket just wrapping around you. And this energy, it loves you so much, and it is taking this doom and gloom, it is taking this lack of direction, it is taking all this old energy, old belief systems, old learned behaviors, and it is removing it for you because it is no longer useful for you. That is why it's heavy. That is why it is sad. And it is picking it up and it is lifting it off of you. And it is moving it away, far, far away, transmuting it, letting it go. We will pray over you with this light language to recalibrate your sacred geometry within you. Yamashula Tatimia Quatania Shemo Uno no Shika. Vea Monway Daniato Soko, de Bachashomatia. Veato no, ya, so Shukoti, but the Niat, the Kanishkotuna, Ma Ayakan. Yes, Unta. You need to receive this. If you are a vibrational match for the new frequencies coming in, just say, yes, please, in the highest and best good, I receive this, and only in the highest and best good may it enter my field. And then focus on your crown chakra as the energy wants to come in through here and just move through and become the vibrational match for you, raise you up, move you into this space, and let it move through your body. Some of you are even feeling tingly with this, and we are very excited about that. Maybe you'll get a little bit of the goosebumps. Let it show you it is there. Let the experience happen. Allow for yourself to grow and expand and enjoy this energy. Let the old be lifted off of you. You no longer need it. Let it go. It is blocking you from a blissful new direction. And if you are one of those who has to say goodbye to something old, maybe it's a relationship, a job, a place you lived, whatever it might be, whatever the change is that is happening, because somebody is going through a massive change right now. Whatever that change is that is happening, please know that even though going through the change can feel difficult and hard, there is something so wonderful waiting for you at the end of this journey. Something that is being set up for you. And we see it like this. We see it like this gravel road that you are on right now. You are coming out of the potholes, by the way, and now you are going into the gravel road, and then straight ahead of that is this beautiful paved, absolutely perfect, wonderful straight drive. And so we are seeing it as not even a curvy drive. It is just something that finally sets up for you that feels easy. And we want you to say that word in your head. It's coming and it's going to be easy. It is here for you now and it's going to be easy. Believe that something easy is coming for you and it's going to be a beautiful shift and transition for you. No longer does it have to be hard. It's no longer is it to the potholes and the gravel roads. Now it is smooth and it is easy. And know that that is there for you. And look for the changes. You will be asked to make changes. If you are not making the changes, then you will continue down the gravel road. So you need to make the changes that are being asked. Look within yourself. Look deep within yourself, because you have the answers deep within. What is your true desire in the action that you are taking right now? What is the true desire about what it is you would like to create? Do not think that you want a new car because you want a new car. You want a new car because you want to feel better. Maybe that new car represents that to you, or maybe you think that new car is going to do that for you. But the truth of the matter is you just want to feel better and you want to feel excited about something, and that new car might make you feel excited for a little while. But the truth is you want to feel excited. You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel loved. You want to feel nurtured. You want to feel important. You want to feel successful. You want to feel something. What is it that you are looking for? And then let the world bring that to you. Let the universe surprise you with it. And maybe it doesn't look like you thought it did. So be open. Maybe it does. Maybe it does not. So be open to what arrives and be ready to make the changes. That is our message for you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else for the collective, or would that be enough?
The collective's minds are just swimming right now, and we want to just say to everyone, you are all very much loved. Now remember, you have your angels. Everyone showed up with their angels today, and the angels are waiting for you to just make a request, ask them for their help. They want to help you. We say that this is a beautiful group of people, beautiful group, and it, as we have said before, it just keeps growing, and this collective of beings just keeps growing, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful family that is being created here. This collective, you all come together, even though you are all sitting in your own little spaces, your own homes, your cars, your office spaces, wherever it is you are watching this, and all over the world, and yet you are all here together. And we cannot stress that enough. You are all here together. Your energy is here together. If one of you from Australia bumped into one of you from Florida, you might find yourselves going, you look familiar to me. And it's because you know each other's energy from being in this beautiful collective. And it is already here. It is already happening. You are in it. And you have other collectives that you are starting as well. But we just say, expand your mind and allow yourself to experience that there are so many wonderful, like-minded beings right now watching this show with you. And just connect with them as we are connecting with each of you. And we do say again, some of you have called on us. You have called on Daniel, you have called on the Imperials, you have called on the Octorians, you have called on the Palladians, the Lyrans, the Syrians, the and it keeps going. We know it just keeps climbing. And you have called on those, and you have had results, and you have been heard. And we are here, and we are coming. We show up for you, and we are happy to do it. And so please continue to call us in. Let us help you, show you the way. Thank you for following the nudges, your intuition, and your thoughts. Let us inspire you. Let us show you. Open your minds. You are all so filled with wisdom. Everything you could ever imagine is at your access right now. So just open your minds to these ideas. We say Tracie's new catchphrase, although the magic is real, will always be there. But her next one is showing people what is possible. And that is what she wants to do here. That is why she is showing up. And we all want you to know what is possible. And Jason wants to time travel and move into his little Merkaba and see how fast he can move from one side of the world to the next. Am I right?
I said that is correct. That is right.
Wonderful. Anyways, this is what we have for everyone today. We think their minds are probably full and they're ready for a nap.
Yep. Is there anything that you would like to share, or is there any other groups that would like to share any messages? We still have about 10 minutes left or so.
Well, let us look and see what we have for other groups out there for you. We have Jesus here as who we have. That is interesting to have this, as we spoke of the masters earlier. So let's go ahead and bring the master. Let's see if he wants to channel or just deliver the message.
Did he bring the wine?
The loaves of bread and the wine. We would like for this magnificent display of food to be presented. That would be lovely. He says, Jason, for you, there is always wine. And we want to ask Jesus, what is it that you have to say to the people? We want to talk to everyone. And I say we because I represent the masters, the realm, all of us who have walked with you, among you, and those of us who still walk with you and among you. Many of you have the aspect of the Christ within, and that Christ energy, and you know you have been activated. Not long ago, we talked of the Moses codes and those being activated. Stepping into the leadership roles, as many of you have done now, and many more of you will be activated in that. It is time, it is time, it is time. I walked among you, many of you have read my story, yes, and some of that is even accurate. But as I walked among the earth, I did not do anything that you cannot do. And that has always been my message. And I want you all to know that it is you. It is now. Step into it. This message is coming to you because you are ready. You are ready. And you carry the energy. You carry the frequency. You've been doing the work. You have been awakening. You have been evolving. You have been seeking. And now you are here. And you are ready. And it is time. And it is time to bring this message. It does not have to be a message that looks any certain way. The message in its all of its truth is love. Come from love. Be love. Express yourself through love. Even in those angry moments, if you can step back and find what is the most loving thing I can do in this moment, and then do that. That is how it heals. That is how healing begins. It's how it happens. How many times, if you think back on it, how many times, if you had stepped into love, could you have changed a situation? Could you have ended an argument? Could you have created a much better environment? How many of you have relatives that you have not talked to? And why? Why have you not talked to them? And we understand that some of you are very just in your reasons. But some of you, these arguments came from a petty place, a simple place. Some of you may not even remember why. Those were the moments where if you stepped into love, and going forward, we ask that you do that. Everyone steps into love. Bring love to everything. And how do you do that best? You bring it to yourself. You bring it to you. Love yourself enough to know that the only thing that truly matters is the love. Bring that mirror to the world. If you are going to mirror anything to your neighbor, to your friend, to your family, mirror the love back to them. Mirror their light. Find it. Find their light and mirror it back to them. Everyone has that spark in them. Some of them it's brighter. Some of them it's very dim. Find it. You are a gift. You know how to do that. You know how to find that little spark, and you know how to bring it forward, and you know how to turn it up for that person.
Interesting.
Yes. Jason, we expect you to be turning up a lot of lights. That is good. It is back to Daniel. Jesus has moved on, and so we hope you did not have questions. And that is,
he left the building.
He left the building. He dropped the mic, as one might say, yes. And he has stepped aside. And so it is back to us.
Sounds good.
It is funny. Tracie is saying, bring Jesus back. His energy was much softer.
Very calm and relaxing, right?
Very calm and relaxing. It was very loving. It was very gentle. It was a beautiful energy. And do you have anything else for us, Jason?
Nope, that is it. I think we did pretty good today, unless there's something else you have to get across. But other than that, I think we're wrapping it up.
We think that this is a good place to wrap it up, and we look forward to the next time that we meet with you and with the collective. And we thank again everybody for being here and for all of the love and support that goes on. And we do enjoy when you call on us. We do come. And so please feel free. Tracie wants people to know we are not just limited to her. We can come to you as well. And we do enjoy the expansion of doing that with you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you. And we'll bring Tracie back now. And we will say our goodbyes to everyone. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I want the Jesus energy back. When did that go? That was funny. It was like, whoop, it just took off as fast as it came in. So
that might have been the calm energy that you was feeling earlier.
It really could have been, because it just went like, I mean, that's happened before when we've done this, where the energy just gets really, I don't even know other than to say it's just peaceful. It's like void of anything. It's just peace. And it's like, whoa. And you guys hear the noises going on in the house, the dogs walking in and out, and the falling off of the couch and all of that goodness. But and it just went quiet. It just went quiet in here. It's like, okay, that's interesting. So it's like when the power goes out or something, and all of the background noise that you don't even realize is there stops, and you're like, ooh, it's eerie quiet.
Nice. Well, so, I guess with Jesus coming through, he wants a clear message.
That's right. It's like, you guys listening. Let's make that happen. Jason, what's your favorite number?
Oh, I can't tell you that. I might have to use it in a future video.
Well, I want to tell everybody that has been guessing my favorite number. It is not 5. It is not 33. It's not 22. It's not 1111. But those are all really good. Mine, I can't even tell you why. My favorite number is 17. So I don't know why.
So why 17?
I don't know. It just always has been.
It has to do anything with age when you were 17, or just the 1 and the 7?
I don't know. I would really like to answer that for you, and I don't know. 17, I would have been a junior in high school. Junior, senior. Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. It's a good time, I guess. But I don't know, 17. And then if I had to pick a second number, it would be 27. And that is because that was a good year for me. Yeah. What's that?
You just add 10 to it. 17.
You just add 10. Yeah. So although 37, not as much. Or 47. But 57, that'll rock. So
gotcha. But I will play along. I will use my numbers, but growing up, it's always been 7. Lucky number 7. So the reason why 7 is pretty cool is that when I was younger, we went to one of the fairs or whatever it was back in the day, and they were raffling off a cake, and the guy was going through all the people saying pick a number through 1 through 10, and the person in front of me, after he went through all these people, and I guess they didn't hear that they called a certain number, like let's say it was 5, and he would say 5 was already called, and he would move on. So out of all these people, the 2 people in front of me, the lady said 0, and the guy looked at it, and it's like, no, 1 through 10. So you can't use 0. And then the guy he got it wrong, and then I said 7. He goes, you got it. I was like, really? So I won a cake.
Nice. So lucky number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the subscriber that said 78, I thought that was interesting because my year of birth is 79. So I could see where she probably would have said 78. So 7's still in it. But lately, I've been, my favorite numbers lately have been 88 or 888.
Nice. Yeah.
And I've been seeing a lot of, I guess, synchronicities or that number around quite a bit, whether it's 808 or 88.
I get 808 a lot, and I get 555 a lot. So those are the ones.
So the person I get guess 78. You is very close. So either
That's
the
pretty
7
cool.
or 88, you know.
Well, you're making me think, 17 is my favorite number. I was born in 71, so it's the flip of that. What do they call that? The
transpose or something?
We just had it with 02022020, the palindrome or something, or whatever they call it. Anyway, maybe that's what it is. I flipped it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I would say, how do you feel with 71? But you probably feel the same with 17.
Probably. And they add up to an 8 if you do numerology, which is your infinity, your money number, whatever. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
Abundance.
17.
It might be the angels sending those 8s to me.
Yeah. I'd go look that up. You probably got a message that's been trying to get to you. And your angels are like, oh.
I think 8 stands for abundance or manifesting abundance or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Comment below.
That's
What's your favorite number?
Oh my goodness. Are we going to get a lot of comments with that? Yeah. Go 17.
What's your favorite number?
Yeah, that'll be good. So.
All right. Any more announcements? I think that was only one for the announcements. Was your favorite number?
Yeah, favorite number. I still got the workshop in March. Anybody interested in that, just go to my website.
That's right.
Information's there.
How many spots are left?
Oh, there's spots left. We've got room. So
fill them up.
Yeah, we're maybe half mast now, so probably good 10, 12 spots left in that class. So
and that is Tracie and Valerie's class.
Yes, I'm doing that with Valerie Camozzi in San Rafael, California, March 21st and 22nd. Information is on the website, and the cost and all of that is on there as well. So go over to the website and check it out. That's for channeling and light language activation, by the way. I guess we should say what the workshop's about.
Perfect. Yeah, sure. Throw that in there.
Yeah, maybe let people know what it's about. So.
Yeah, I'm interested to find out what happens during the class,
Oh my gosh, I've had a couple of the people that are going to be in the class. I've had experiences with them already, and I mean, these are participants in the class, and they are already raising the roof, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the actual class when we get in there and do the channeling and do the light language and activate that stuff, because it'll be a buzzy weekend for sure.
Oh yeah. So they're gonna need some grounding rods to bring y'all back down.
Yeah.
Like floating.
Yeah, do not drive after taking one of those classes. So you might want to get an Uber.
No. You might take off.
Yeah. Yeah, we might all lose time. Who knows?
Gotcha.
So
cool.
It'll be fun.
You want to begin with what you were seeing on your side with the angels?
Oh gosh, that was so cool when they said there's angels everywhere. I've explained where I can see audience members, and it's almost like we're standing on a stage and there's just a room full of people. And it was really cool because I could see all the people, and then with each person there was at least one angel, if not 2 or 3. So there was so many angels in this space, in this whatever etherical realm that we are gathering in as a collective. Everybody had angels, and it was very, very bright in there. A lot of glowing going on. So your stocky angel was a little bit humorous to me. I'm not sure why it showed itself like that, but it was like this, looked like a little short and stocky wrestler dude. I don't know. It was kind of funny. I was like, okay. But the one that was fun to look at was your angel that helps you to connect to the portals and to the information.
Oh, the one that was on my left side?
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. But
what was fun to, like, he was glowing or something fun to look at, or like? No,
the energy of it is like I could just be like, I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden my mind wants to go into this portal, and I want to go see what else I can see while I'm up there. And like the infinite possibilities of where that could take me. That was my curiosity. And so pull that one in and just see what happens. It wants to take you places. It wants to show you things.
I have to work on that.
I'll be like, I'm going to go borrow Jason's angel. And
sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just
everybody's going to be calling on your angel now.
Have the angel back by midnight.
That's funny. Yeah. Just be back by morning.
Just bring them back,
so,
by morning, midnight.
Yep, do that.
But, the Michael thing was pretty cool. Archangel Micheal.
Yeah, and then find out that you would draw the angels with the sword. That's fun. Yep.
I just remember that when you was 10 minutes into it, I was like, wait a minute, I do remember drawing angels or one or two of them with swords and shields and duking it out. So that was a long time ago. I was probably like fourth grade.
They were talking about Archangel Gabriel and helping with your words. And I was sitting there having a total recall of when I had to, I was moving out of a rental house, and you know how they always want to take your deposit. Well, this particular house that I rented, when I moved in, I mean, I have the dogs and he was okay with the dogs, but the carpet was already old. It was like beat up old 18-year-old carpet or something. It was old and it had stains on it, and they had bleached the stains out. So the big bleach marks in the carpet. And I told him, don't worry about it, because I have dogs. So if you're not, I won't worry about the carpet if you're not going to, it was all going to be okay. I have dogs. Don't worry about the fact that the carpet's already old and beat up. Just know that that's not me. I don't have to take care of the carpet when I move out, right? Okay. Well, years pass, 6 years pass, I move out, and he charges me for the carpet. He wanted to charge me for a complete replacement of carpet upstairs and downstairs. And I was like, no, don't you remember when, I didn't get it in writing. So I asked Archangel Gabriel to help me write him a letter. And not only were they helping me write this letter, but they were showing me where to find information online about rental grade carpet, how long is the longevity, what is the tenant responsible for if there's damage, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was finding everything I needed. And I wrote out this letter that was very methodically put together. And the words were just kind of coming in, how to word it, da-da-da. He dropped it after that letter. And
a little bit more realistic,
Yeah. Yeah. And I said, okay, here's the deal. Yeah, my dogs did this and I'll pay for that. But the rest of this, no, that's yours. And so I owned the parts that, there was a little wall damage from the dogs, and I paid for that. And, but I was expecting that to come out of my deposit anyway. So I was preparing myself for that. And then, of course, they always charge you for whatever they can find. So, but anyways, the moral of the story is I called in those angels, and they lined me up with all the information I needed to write that letter, sound intelligent, sound like bring me into a space where I sounded educated in the subject, and really carried me through that. It could have cost me $3,000. They were trying to charge me $3,000 for carpet. I was like, no. That's not cool. That carpet was old when I moved in. Right. Should have been replaced for me. So I'm not buying new carpet for somebody else, and I never got to enjoy it. So anyways, just saying, those angels, they got you. So it's a good deal.
Yeah, use them. Use them. Call on them. Since you're back now and you're awake, how do you call on your angels? For anybody that's looking, from your nap. What's your
I love it that you call it my nap. I wish I felt like I always feel like I need to go take a nap when I'm done with this. So the way I call on my angels is I say, this is something I've said as long as I can remember. And now I hope I don't butcher it, since I'm under pressure to say it. God, please send me angels to surround me, guide me, and protect me, keep me safe, and remove all obstacles out of my way. And that is how I call them in. And then I talk to them quite often throughout the day. That's why I'm so glad that people have cell phones and Bluetooths now, because now I can talk and they just think I'm on the phone. No.
Gotcha. Noted.
Yeah. Hey, that woman. Oh, she must be on the phone. Yeah. Just put a little Bluetooth in.
Yeah. Oh, she's talking.
I'll be like, yeah.
Nice.
But no, but that's how I always called them in. And like growing up, we always put these little guardian angel pins in the cars on the visor, you know, a little guardian angel pin. And having that in the car would remind me when I would get in the car, I'd sit down and, you know, I'd go to my day job every day, and I would always see that when I sat down. It would remind me to call in those angels, and I'd call them in for safe travels. I'd call them in to clear the obstacles of my day. You know, they've been my buddies. So, yeah. How do you call them? Do you call your angels in? I think they already clarified that you don't talk to Archangel Micheal.
Yeah. I need to work on that. I need to work on calling them in and stuff like that. So, I mean,
yeah,
he has a sword. I mean, come on.
He's pretty cool dude.
I'm gonna have to start using him.
Yeah.
But you know, a little history about me. We went to church, but we weren't that religious. So, and then we just fell out the church scene, and then now my mom's getting back into it, but you know, we really didn't think about stuff like that, angels and stuff. But
yeah,
and it's also kind of interesting that one day I decided to
draw angels and with colors and crayons and stuff and pencils. Yeah. I think that's cool. Something you're seeing in your mind. But no, and I hope that they made it clear that you don't have to believe in them. You know, that they're still there giving you nudges. You have the free will to listen to those nudges. But yeah, they were part of my synchronicity all last weekend with that expo. It was that was true. I literally was talking to a friend and asked her a question in the elevator ride down. Come out of the elevator, turn the corner, bump into somebody. We start talking and blah, 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 blah. There's my answer. And I'm like, huh. That was interesting. And things like that just kept happening through the whole weekend, you know, and I'd be like, I wonder about this. And then it's like somebody saying something, or, you know, whatever situation was going on, whoever's speaking at the lecture is touching on that or giving me exactly what I need to hear to be like, yeah, that's how I should handle that. Yeah, that's how I should approach that. So.
Gotcha.
It's, to me, that is part of just when you step into the flow of it. And that was my intention that weekend, to just be in the flow and, you know, move with it. I have to say, I keep playing with this, and maybe some people are even asking what that is. That was a prayer bracelet.
Tell everybody.
I know, because I'm proud that it is hanging and dangling here right now, because this is a prayer bracelet that I was told would fall off when my prayers are answered. And I woke up the first morning and it was this big old frayed knot. And I was looking at that going, what does that mean? And then the next day I wake up and it had wound itself, and I don't even know how it would do that, but it had wound itself around and looked like it had tied an even bigger knot. And I was like, what does this mean about my prayers, right? So today I'm bragging a little bit because it's hanging. It looks like it's unraveling. I'm just talking nice to it.
Maybe what she was praying for was just a hot mess. That's why I was like,
no, like, here you go. Now I'm over that. And now I'm getting this nice dangly bracelet. But yeah. So if you guys still see this on me next time we do a video, can y'all pray for me? Because this is supposed to fall off when the prayers are answered.
You have to keep it a secret or else it doesn't come true.
I don't even know what the prayers are. Oh. It's just my prayer, you know, whatever it's not like I said a prayer and then they put it on me. They just tied it on and said it'll fall off. And I could be getting the wording of that wrong too. I just know it's supposed to fall off in the, you know, when I understood it as when your prayers are answered, then that will fall off. So
maybe when you get to 2,000 subscribers, then it'll fall off.
This is going to come off when I hit 2,000, everybody. Help, help. If you see me next time and my hand's turning purple, that is a bad sign. That's too funny. But yeah.
Goodness.
So that's my prayer bracelet story. That's a good one. I'm excited about, where that's going to take me, what's going to happen there. Well, maybe that'll be another celebration when the bracelet falls off.
Maybe the prayer bracelet had something to do with the angels and Jesus coming through.
It really could, because it feels like it's really, I mean, look at that. It's so, I sent Jason a picture of what it looked like before.
I'll post it.
It's a hot mess.
It was all jumbled up.
So, yeah. But hey, if you guys can't laugh at me, at least laugh with me. I don't know, or laugh with me, laugh at me, whatever. It's it's just life, right?
Yeah.
So, we don't even know if it's real at this point. What's real, what's not real. Yeah.
Exactly. Anything with the Jesus energy or the Jesus?
It was interesting because I saw him very much like biblical, with his robe and his sandals and his beard and stuff. And I've seen him show up in regular clothes and stuff in different meditations. So I was like, this is really bringing in that biblical version of him. But the energy was really cool about just, as he's talking about, I've walked among you, I've done what you guys are doing, and you need to know I'm no different than you. I could really feel that energy. And, I think, so I grew up Catholic, since we're all revealing our religious status and everything. I grew up Catholic, and, you put Jesus on a pedestal, he walks on water, he floats, he's, and in my mind, growing up, he was beyond human. And, as I got older and I really kind of let go of the Catholic religion and stepped more into the spirituality and kind of even looked at the lost years of Jesus and all these other stories, and they really do help anchor in that he was us. We are him. He was a person just like we are. He felt pain. He felt hurt. He felt sadness. He felt happy, joy, whatever. He was going through a human experience, and he had to find his way through that. And that's what he's sharing with us is, he was no different. He got faced with the adversity. He got, he didn't understand why people would do the things that they would do. Why were people attacking him? What was he doing that was causing people to be so upset? He's healing people. He's praying over people. He's trying to help. And then they throw him on a cross, So it was really interesting because his energy really mirrored that to me today again, is he had to go through a human experience to bring this message to us. So yeah, we can all do it. We can all step up and start just being the best versions of ourselves and help each other out. We don't have to ignore it, blinders on, walk away. Stop. Yeah. Make sure that this person's okay, and say hi to people. Don't, I mean, how many times do you go somewhere now and everybody's like this and don't make eye contact and don't say hello? And
right.
So,
especially when we're in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. No, just kidding.
Gotta go.
When you're in a hurry, that's, whatever.
Go.
Who's not in a hurry these days? So, yeah.
This is true. This is true.
Taking some time. And it really does start with ourselves. Love ourselves enough to see it in everyone else. So. Perfect.
Was there anything else that you saw that you would like to share? I think we touched on the angels.
The angels.
Synchronicities.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else was in that video that we just did. Can we synchronize? Tilting. What else was there? Oh, the prayers, the light language. They did a lot of light language with the angels. That kind of surprised me, that the angels were coming through with the light language and then they were talking about what they were saying. I don't always get the translation for that, but sometimes. And I say I, but it's the Arcturians that were translating that. So that was interesting, though, to have the angels come through with speaking in the light language. But again, with that, what I see happening when they use the light language is I see it just moving energy, and the light language is shifting frequencies within all of us. So I think that's why they brought it in that way. So because all of these angels are wanting to connect with their peoples. And so I think when they brought in the communication through light language, they were shifting, anyone hearing that was getting shifted to be more in tune with their angels, is how I would interpret that. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Learn a few new things today.
That's what we're here for, right? To keep on learning. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that covers everything. I think we have another video down.
Another wrap.
Cool.
All right. Well, on that note then, bye everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good night.